Oh, be curious. Be curious. Look at this. So we are here from Charles Elmer Shepherd is the focus of this page. This is his marriage record. I don't know what happened here, but I have looked at all the documentation, including a newspaper clipping, and this really is who it is. And I don't know where that came from. Usually I would look at the image, but it's not available unless I go to a family history. Oh, well, yeah, there we go. Unless I go to a family history center, which I'm not up to doing today. So, um, this is the man who performed this marriage certificate. That's the dad and mom of the bride. But look at this. This is not even close. Emma Salter and Amanda Knotts. Not even close. I went to the dad's page and couldn't find anything about anyone named Emma Salter. I went to Ancestry through the dad's page, could not find anything about Emma Salter through his page. So there's more than one way to do things. So I went over here. I've got this open. This is Charles Page, Charles Elmer, his page. And he's listed as a son of Amanda Knotts. When there's a gap between 1875 and 1883, you can always wonder about that. So what I did is I went to Ancestry from Charles Page. And this is what you do. You always find one you know is that person you're looking for. And there's his child that we know about and his wife that we know about. So we're going to click on this one because we know that is him. And then I'm just going to look down the sides and see what. So I'm going to click on his death index and his marriage certificate. I don't know which. There's two marriage certificates. This is a birth certificate of one of his children. So we're going to look at his death index. And there is the mother's maiden name of Salter once again. So there's two sources now, a marriage index and his death certificate, that both list his mother's maiden name as Salter. So I'm going to go to this, and there's his mother, Emma Salter. Because it's blue, I can click on her name and learn about her. So I'm going to double click on this and pull it down. It's going to open a new window just so I can open all of these things about her. 1870, where her name was Salter, that would show her parents. There's her find a grave. There's her marriage. Okay, so here's her find a grave. There's her mom and dad, Roman and Julia. And there's Roman and Julia. Oh. Oh, there they are at the bottom. That's interesting. That doesn't always happen. So there's her siblings. There's her marriage to Joseph Shepherd. She was married in 1874. I'm going to hold down Alt and push Tab to go back. To go back to. He was born in 1875. And she died in 1877. So he was a baby. That's not going to help us. He was a baby when his mama died. Here we go. He was a baby when his mama died. So I'm going to hold down Control and click on Joseph's page So Joseph actually needs a new wife that he only had for a couple of years, and Charles needs to be moved there. I'm going to do that right now. So we're going to add a spouse, and we're going to go to or find a grave. Mary Emma Salter. So we're going to highlight this, click, hold on, Control click C. We don't want to make any mistakes. So Mary Emma Salter. Mary Emma Salter. And there's her. I click on the one by the calendar. Oh my goodness. Every time I push tab, it goes to another one. That's how long I've been recording. And here's her find a grave. She died here. I'm going to assume she died in Indiana, but I'm not going to write that down. So I'm going to click Control C to copy that. She was 25 years old. That's pretty sad. I'm going to click Next. I'm going to hold on Control C and see what this says about her to see if that's the same person. The date is the same. The birth date, Romanson. Okay, so that's the same person. We already established that. So we're going to add this match. And we're going to move this, because he is listing her on his marriage certificate and she's listed on his death certificate. We're just going to move her. Some people, because he was so young when she died, which we're going to add her death date here in just a minute. Actually, we can do that because we have it. Back to what I was saying, because he listed her on his marriage certificate as being his mom. Oh, so we got to go back to Joseph. And on his death certificate, we're just going to move him. Some people, when a child is so young, when their biological mom dies, they leave him attached to both moms and just designate that she's an adoptive mom or a guardian or a stepmom or whatever. And then technically he can be, if you're a member of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, he can be sealed to both moms. But since he lists this mom, we're just going to move him, and he'll be sealed to his dad. So it's not pushing Amanda out of his life. So what we're going to do is we're going to click on that number. ID copied. We're going to add a child, excuse me, by number, Control V. And that's the one. Now he's listed in both, and now we're going to go here and we're going to remove him from this mom and dad. Yes, I've read all the stuff. Remove the parents, and I'm going to say move. I don't know a better way to say this. Move to mother's page. So there he is. So now when we go to his marriage record that didn't get finished, that can be attached to her because that's who it is. And we're on Joseph. Joseph Shepherd is the focus, and that's why it shows his other wife and his other children here. So we're going to attach. And everybody's green who can be, except the man who performed the marriage, and he's not related, so we can't do anything with that. So be curious. Be curious. We just put together a husband and wife that weren't together on Family Search.